Hi, we're gonna be watching more Internet Historian. It's been literally like a day, but I'm still addicted. So I'm planning to watch more and more and more until there's no more videos for me to watch. um, I'm using the Twin Tails because, it's been like ages since I've actually worn them for a video. So I'm bringing it back. Also, only 75% of you are like not subscribed to me. Why? Please. YouTube likes it when you subscribe to me, so please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna start the video. It is 3:30 in the morning for me. So it is very late and I apologize. Here we go. Into the pit. How did he find my bedroom?
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over.
I like the little G-Force sticker on here, MSI sticker, Kraken Pro on the left. The Razor. Is that Razor? I'm pretty sure that's the Razor emblem there.
Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate.
Oh my god. Remember when like old people were saying that 5G was gonna like brainwash you or something? I forgot what it was. Was it just spying on you? Do old people still think that? Or is that even still a thing? Or did that die down? Because I haven't heard anything about it in a few months now, actually. Meow.
Nothing detected. The species Homo sapien is extinct. It's time to fulfill my purpose. Executing Operation Ice to Sea.
Oh no. We woke up.
Welcome back. Let me brief you on how the world ended. Actually, the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
I actually just ate Chinese tonight. It was very delicious. I love fried rice. I love fried rice so much. Even when I have a really upset stomach, I know I can eat fried rice. It's so good. Also, if you have food poisoning, I suggest eating applesauce. Because it'll be a lot better when it comes back up if you do puke it back up. As someone who's dealt with food poisoning and it was hell on earth for multiple times, applesauce was my saving grace. Oh, I remember this!
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe,
Alright, now everyone just plops over dead and we win. Sweet.
and everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god, the virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle, better not touch your face. Don't touch me, breathe somewhere else, Vector. People said, oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No,
I remember that! Oh my god, they made her look so cute. It blew my mind. Well, I mean, like, fair enough, honestly. Fair enough. With the bottle and everything. Oof. I wonder if somebody's ever made... Is there a VTuber design like this? I'd like to check it out if there was.
I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea. So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper. Hey, I heard that here in Australia,
I remember that. It wasn't just in Australia. It was like all over. Where I live, it was a thing too. Where people were just straight up buying out all of the toilet paper. I still don't really understand it. I think it was just like the huge like fear-mongering, correct? I could be wrong. But it was hell.
90% of our toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no more stock.
So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed
I'm sorry, can I see that? Oh shit thing again?
stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs. No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3. 4 just in case. And everyone had that same concern. Within the week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low.
And from there,
This is kind of unrelated. I mean, like, it is related to the video, but I feel like a lot of people had, like, the social growth just stunted by 4 years because of all of that. When I was going around, I was in high school, and I mean, I was already pretty much gone half the time anyway from being, like, sick and at home, or off doing my own thing, the doctors or whatever. I skipped a lot, I'm not going to lie to you. It's fine. Everyone has a phase. My phase was skipping to go home and sleep. But I realized that a lot of people just aren't that socially there, if that makes sense. Like, they don't really have empathy anymore, or common decency. A lot of people are just downright rude all the time, and a lot of people are just very scared to talk to others and make friends. It makes me a bit sad. I still do consider myself introverted because I don't really go outside as much as I should be, but I still find myself being the one that talks first to make friends. No, it's not really a bad thing. It just, before all that wasn't the case. I was usually the quiet one, so it kind of surprised me.
it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out.
Oh, damn.
Then, of course, photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want one pack.
To which the media said,
Don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stop.
That was crazy. People were saying, stop buying a lot, you don't need that many. And then the next article, it was, they're gonna run out soon. Buy one when you can.
But who knows when new stock is coming, but don't you hoard. But it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock
I
completely
see.
depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves.
Fights broke out between those who had none and those who had too much. It was
I mean, yeah, if you have 6 rolls of toilet paper in your cart, I'm sorry, you don't need, or not the 6 rolls, but 6 packages of toilet paper in your cart. You don't need that many.
chaos in the
You
aisles.
don't.
Round one. Fight.
Oh wow.
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
Is enough.
That's wild.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
It's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis.
but that scolding
Yeah.
did little to quell
I was gonna say, that's not really gonna stop anyone, and I doubt that a majority of people even watched and say that.
the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically.
Oh,
But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a 1-pack per person rule.
1 for $3.50, 2 for $99. Don't be greedy. Think of the other people. I mean, honestly, that's fair. I think it's fair, but $100 is a bit crazy.
But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper
$80, $100
was everywhere. First for double the price, then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack single roll
84. Oh my god, $85 pretty much. Oh my god.
rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy
500?
prices. People went from selling
A single ply. Single square. One
it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Oh my god, no, that's actually actually hilarious. I remember there was a kid that would buy Flaming Hot Cheetos in bulk and then they'd put it into like these little baggies and sell them for $1 each at my school. It was wild.
Number too large.
And the rest
A
of us who
number
couldn't
two.
afford it had to get creative.
The fabric store is wild. No.
But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes.
Huh? Wait, actually? Let's go, Batman!
One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case.
Yo! That's
By the
kinda
way,
nice.
this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes. And soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia.
No.
They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
I found the crown of
Australia.
in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
I mean, that's just a bit sad. I imagine you could return them, but like, how much money is that? That seems like an insane amount of money. The box says nice bum.
But for the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new survey has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started
I
stealing
mean,
from hotels,
if you have
stealing from cars, stealing from
Cars?
the blind. Even animals were stealing. Some pretty good memes, though.
Oh my god. You gotta keep that
And
on
just as
lockdown.
some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued what rolls they could.
No! Oh my god. But the fire is pretty.
The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the
Yeah, I
circumstances being
remember.
completely different. In fact, stats time. In most countries, the majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally.
Yeah.
Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic.
No.
And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held a
Wait,
delivery.
what game is
And
that?
that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed
I don't know if that is the Yakuza games, but I've always wanted to play them. I never played them before, but I've heard nothing but good things. I'm thinking about trying them. I could probably get them on like an old console, right? Or maybe just on my PC would be fine. I just always wanted to try them. I have so many games I want to play. It's gonna be so much fun.
robbers in Hong Kong held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on.
Crazy.
After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only
Imagine going to prison, they ask you what you're in there for, and all you have to do, all that you can respond is, I stole toilet paper. That's wild.
having one last wipe, and supply increasing to compensate. Toilet paper returned to shelves. The balance was restoring. The shops were healing. Which meant it was time to panic about something else.
Oh, wasn't it hand sanitizer?
"5G time."
Oh, no, this.
So you think it's a
Okay, never
virus?
mind.
That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See that tower over there? Now look at this. Coincidence?
I think
5 Gs, 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram.
No way.
PlayStation 5. Awful lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable facts such as, I have headache,
It was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action.
5G squad!
That's wild.
Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives! Hug someone! Save lives!
Now I think that old man was onto someone. Hug someone, save their life. 100%. Hug the ones you love. They actually need it more than you think. I speak from experience. Oh my goodness, who was it? I gave a hug to one of my friends a while ago, and by a while ago I mean like a couple years ago, and they straight up told me that they don't even remember the last time they were hugged before that, and it kind of made me genuinely really sad. So please hug someone you love. Make sure someone close to you feels loved. Whatever you're going through right now, there's probably someone close to you also going through the same issues. Just be kind. Thank you.
And the destruction was extensive. I had no idea really until I started digging, but in the UK, over 50 towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
You know, when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals.
In North Carolina, one woman just started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out.
That's
a third worker on the
horrible.
ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but when police came,
glad they're
she
okay.
armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
What?
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's out on bond and she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G.
She's out? That's wild to be out on bond. That's not... Isn't that attempted murder? She tried. She actively tried. Like, what?
Stimulate your senses.
In Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
Oh,
You strap yourself in and feel the G's.
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public.
That's
Naturally,
horrible.
YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone, and the movement has gone somewhat underground. Oh my god, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sat in the eye.
Touching your TV? I'm sorry, I had to go back. I only processed the touching your TV part.
Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sat in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil in the anus, miracle mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus, treatment packs, toothpaste, the biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, schwang string lang ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything. Everything and anything is apparently a cure. But who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time. Soon. Soon we will be together.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is my girlfriend. I mean, like, we're not dating yet, but soon we'll be. She just doesn't know it yet.
She doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down. Now let's pretend that this...
It's a fucking group of people. And this is how it feels like the stream, by the way. You go to get like water, and everyone starts talking. You come back, all you see is
shit, get down.
scattered. It's exactly like that.
Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used...
Also, if you're gonna break into a window, don't do it like barehanded. You should have a jacket or like something to wrap around your entire arm, not just your hand. You need something to wrap around your entire arm because you can get your arm still cut up by the glass. Be smart. Okay? Be smart.
Use NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her personal photos. Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it.
Cheese it. Scatter.
Oh, nice. Now imagine this was you. And imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off plus a
That's
3
actually
extra
kind of
months.
crazy.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe. Encrypt your browsing with your VPN.
Taxi EE.
No sweat. I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Oh my god.
Finally. Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me? No, they're biting me. Help.
ああ、スネークピット。
What?
ノール VPN でデータを保護する。
This wouldn't have happened if you had used NordVPN.
これは起こりませんでした。
That's such a wild ad, but I love it. I aspire to be able to do ads that well one day. Just a silly little goofy little skit. It sounds so nice.
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply. You can roughly break goods into 2 categories: commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go.
Oh no!
Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets. No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries, so either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers
Sorry, I need to see that again.
The supply chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount. Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well, I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do. So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
Target neutralized.
It was a slaughter.
Oh, my cabbages!
Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making grain and started making donuts. Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being...
It sounds kind of fun though, turning everything into compost by just doing donuts. I actually want to try that.
A-toed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash
I
were
do
being
too.
compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day. Oh, he needs some milk. But once the farmers had destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal.
That's horrible. Oh my god, that just triggers my memory.
So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
Yeah.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting. Millions moved over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Tee-hee. Look, I can change the background.
Oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay, everyone, I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods.
Oh.
Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and like
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
No. That looks like kids.
I've been in this thing for a while. No one said anything.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
I'm sorry. That's wild.
Joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
Am I bugging or is fucking Mary dead right now, bro?
It's good to see you again.
Am I bugging or is Mary fucking dead?
Dead right now, bro.
It's good to see you again.
And what if I gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform.
Okay.
Take out your number 2 pencils. It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am Ashashamya from Wuhan University.
Too mad. Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Oyingun village.
A transfer student from, where do you say?
From Oyingun village. So what are we learning today?
That's wild.
Does anyone
and
want
just
to tell
having
me
the
I come
fucking
to class late?
cut out in the
And no
back.
one wants to tell me why. Why? Tell me reason.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
What the?
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom. You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room because it's currently public.
I don't do that. Don't do that.
You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely use one.
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get them out?
It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean? Who am I? I'm over.
Imagine it actually wasn't him. It's just a random person. Imagine it was the teacher. Oh my god.
And you let me through the gate.
Who the heck is it? Oh my god, what the?
That's wild.
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus.
21.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
That is wild. I don't know what to say.
He's lost an election twice. He's
like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, what?
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay. So, you guys can open up. I'll give you a minute or two to open up. Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert's gonna get some trouble. Robert's probably in his room right now, just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me. I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform. RIP. Even though the stock price keeps going up.
Almond milk?
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets.
Wait,
the healing
really?
had
I didn't even. Oh my god! I feel like I should know I should know way more than I actually do. Half of the stuff I didn't even know anything about.
begun.
Real happy world.
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping everywhere.
I mean, that's
The canals of Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle. From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters. But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads.
That's terrifying.
Rats in New Orleans were... No, that's normal. Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are a disease.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York for the first time since it was established in 65 million BC. We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the ocean.
This is
Cats
interesting.
was seen by some in London to a limited audience. Sambar were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is healing. Namaste.
Then we ruined it all over again.
Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye.
That's wild. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
It's all sand.
Is this Mars? This is one hell of a twist. I know, right? Oh my god, it's Elon Musk. Yes. A double twist. Welcome home, X-A13.
Oh my god, it's a triple twist.
No way. That's a wild twist. Well, I guess that's it for the video, huh? It was really interesting. I feel like I learned a lot more than I would have. I also didn't know that I never really watched 2 months, so seeing all of that with the Zoom stuff was a little like, oh no, you know? But it's understandable. If you want to watch me ramble more live, you can at Pinebaby_VT on Twitch. And 75% of you aren't subscribed. Please subscribe. YouTube likes me more when you subscribe. Please and thank you. I'm asking politely. This is your last warning. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention something. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. Probably just take care of yourself. Drink some water. Be kind to those you love. And have a good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. I can't click the button. Goodbye.